नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका सूरज नर्सिंग एकेडमी में। आज का हमारा टॉपिक है इन्फ्लेमेशन एंड वाउंड हीलिंग से कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट एंड मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन। तो अगर अभी तक हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो सब्सक्राइब कर लें और बेल आइकन प्रेस कर लें। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। हमारा पहला क्वेश्चन है, एन ओपनिंग ऑफ सर्जिकल वाउंड इज कॉल्ड। ऑप्शन ए वाउंड एबिसरेशन, ऑप्शन बी वाउंड रिप्चर, ऑप्शन सी वाउंड अप्रोक्सीमेशन, ऑप्शन डी वाउंड डेहिसेंस। ये क्वेश्चन जो है एम्स नागपुर 2018 में पूछा जा चुका है। तो इसका राइट आंसर होगा वाउंड डेहिसेंस। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, डिफ्यूज पिरुलेंट इन्फ्लेमेशन ऑफ ए टिश्यू इज कॉल्ड। ये क्वेश्चन भी एम्स नागपुर 2018 में पूछा जा चुका है। ऑप्शन ए एब्सेस, ऑप्शन बी सेल्यूलाइटिस, ऑप्शन सी बॉयल्स, ऑप्शन डी अल्सर्स। एंड द राइट आंसर इज सेल्यूलाइटिस। इसके एक्सप्लेनेशन को देखते हैं। एक्सप्लेनेशन, सेल्यूलाइटिस इज ए बैक्टीरियल इन्फेक्शन ऑफ अंडरलाइंग लेयर्स ऑफ द स्किन एंड द साइट ऑफ इन्फेक्शन टर्न्स रेड विथ swelling and pain. Next question, severe generalized edema is called as. Option A myxedema, option B pitting edema, option C anasarca, option D dependent edema. And the right answer is anasarca. Question number 4 देखते हैं। Identify plasma derived chemical mediator among the following. Option A cytokines, option B complements components, option C kinins, option D coagulation proteins. And the correct answer is cytokines. Next question, cytokines are secreted by. Option A neutrophils, option B B lymphocytes, option C endothelial cells, option D all of the above. एंड द करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑल ऑफ द एबव। इसके जो चारों आंसर, तीनों आंसर हैं, ये चारों आंसर बिल्कुल सही हैं। इसका राइट आंसर होगा ऑल ऑफ द एबव। क्वेश्चन नंबर 6, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इंक्रीजेज वेस्कुलर परमिएबिलिटी ड्यूरिंग एक्यूट इन्फ्लेमेशन। ऑप्शन ए हिस्टामाइन, ऑप्शन बी साइटोकिन्स, ऑप्शन सी AFP, ऑप्शन डी बोथ A and B. एंड द करेक्ट आंसर इज both A and B. Both A and B are correct answer. Next question, question number 7, mechanism behind the characteristic feature of acute inflammation is. Option A redness and pain, option B pancytopenia, option C vasodilation and increased vascular permeability, option D spongy bone marrow. And the correct answer is vasodilation and increased vascular permeability is the correct answer. Next question, question number 8, the classical substances that increasing the sensitivity of pain receptors by enhancing the pain provoking effect of bradykinin is. Option A nociceptor, option B endorphins, option C encephalin, option D prostaglandins. And the correct answer is encephalin. Encephalin is the correct answer. Next question, question number 9, which of the following is a substance that decreases pain transmission and causes an inflammatory response. And the options are, option A substance P, option B endorphin, option C prostaglandin, option D histamine. And the correct answer is endorphin. Next question, question number 10, first process in wound healing. Option A collagen fibril will form, option B granulation tissue will appear, option C first intentional healing will take place, option D neutrophils lie in the wound edge. And the correct answer is neutrophils lie in the wound edge. Next question, question number 11, the inflammatory exudative phase of wound healing will last for. Option A 1 year, option B 1 to 4 days, option C 21 days to a month, option D 5 to 20 days. And the correct answer is 1 to 4 days. Next question, Surgically creating an opening into an organ or a space in the body by a sharp instrument is known as option A laceration, option B abrasion, option C puncture, option D incision. And the correct answer is incision. Incision is the correct answer. Next question. This question is so long. Question number 13. If the incisional area of an abdominal surgery is weak, what is possible to happen when abdominal muscle contract and increases intra-abdominal pressure? And the options are option A evisceration, option B dehiscence, option C laceration, option D shearing. And the correct answer is dehiscence. Next question. Question number 14. A step wound for a drainage system is known as option A incision, option B puncture, option C cautery, option D laceration. And the right answer is puncture. Puncture is the correct answer. Next question. In which of the following the phases of wound healing is arranged in sequence? Option A inflammatory phase, hemostasis, reconstruction, maturation. Option B hemostasis, inflammatory phase, reconstruction, maturation. Option C hemostasis, reconstruction, maturation, inflammatory phase. Option D hemostasis, maturation, inflammatory phase, reconstruction. And the right answer is hemostasis, inflammatory phase, reconstruction, maturation. Option B is correct. Next question. Which of the following is in the blood clot that helps the wound together during hemostasis phase of wound healing? Option A granulation, option B neutrophil, option C fibrin, option D leukocytes. And the correct answer is fibrin. Next question. Wound dehiscence primarily takes place during which phase of wound healing? Option A maturation phase, option B homeostasis, option C inflammatory phase, option D reconstruction phase. And the correct answer is reconstruction phase. Next question. Overgrowth of a collagenous scar tissue at the site of the wound is known as option A granulation, option B keloid, option C hematoma, option D celluloid. And the correct answer is keloid. Next question. The term applied for the fluid, cells or other substances that are slowly discharged from cells or blood through small pores or breaks in cell membrane is option A exudate, option B pus, option C infiltrates, option D secretion. And the correct answer is exudate. Exudate is the correct answer. Next question. Soft, pink, flashy projection consisting of capillaries surrounded by fibrous collagen. Option A keloid, option B granulation tissue, option C cellulitis, option D collagen. And the correct answer is granulation tissue. Next question. Which of the following factors is most likely to inhibit wound healing by interfering with the mechanism that release oxygen to tissue and reducing the amount of functional hemoglobin in blood? Option A obesity, option B smoking, option C radiation, option D none of the above. And the correct answer is smoking. Next question. All of the following factors lead to impaired wound healing process except option A impaired oxygenation, obesity and smoking, option B drugs, diabetes mellitus and wound stress, option C height, weight and body mass, option D radiation, malnutrition and age. And the correct answer is height, weight and body mass is the correct answer. Next question. Complication of wound healing is option A infection and suppression, option B drugs, diabetes mellitus and wound stress, option C contracture, Option D, all of the above. And the correct answer is all of the above. All of the above is the correct answer. Next question. The dressings over closed wound usually removed on the option A, day after surgery, option B, next of surgery, option C, on the third day, option D, when the doctor gives the order. And the correct answer is on the third day. Next question. How often would you inspect the dressings during the first day after surgery? Option A, every hour for the first 24 hours. Option B, 2 to 4 hours for the first 24 hours. Option C, 2 to 4 hours for first 24 hours. Sorry, 2 to 4 hours for first 12 hours. Sorry for the mistake. Option D, every 6 to 8 hours for the first 24 hours. And the correct answer is 2 to 4 hours for the first 24 hours is the correct answer. Next question. All of the following are evidence of an infection except elevated WBC. Option B, purulent drainage. Option C, primary intention. Option D, increased leukocytes. And the correct answer is primary intention is the correct answer. Next question. Correct about healing by primary intention is option A, it is seen in healthy wound. Option B, epithelial layer damage is there. Option C, minimum granulation tissue formation. Option D, all of the above. And the correct answer is all of the above. All of the above is correct answer. Next question. Question number 18. Correct about healing by secondary intention is dash dash dash. And the options are option A, seen in extensive tissue damage. Option B, wound contraction will be there. Option C, abundant granulation tissue and scarring can be seen. Option D, all of the above. And the correct answer is all of the above. Next question. Question number 29. Healing of a laceration can be promoted by dash dash. Option A, antibiotics. Option B, daily dressings. Option C, pressure dressing and room. Option D, pressure dressing and dry cold application. And the right answer is pressure dressing and dry cold application. Pressure dressing and dry cold application is the correct answer. I am repeating this answer. And the next question is plasma protein level below dash will lead to edema. Option 5 gram per dl. Option C, 6 gram per dl. Option C, 7 gram per dl. Option D, 8 gram per dl. And the correct answer is 5 gram per dl. Next question. Hemorrhage with collection of blood in the soft tissue is called option A, contusion. Option C, purpura. Option C, ecchymosis. Option D, hematoma. And the correct answer is hematoma. Hematoma is the correct answer. Next question. Question number 32. Removal of non-viable tissue from an open wound to promote healing is known as option A, debridement. Option C, dressing. Option C, cleansing. Option D, dressing. And the correct answer is debridement is the correct answer. Next question. Question number 33. Sharp removal of tissue at the wound margin or at the wound base until viable tissue is removed is known as option A, selective debridement. Option B, excisional debridement. Option C, cleansing. Option D, dressing. And the correct answer is excisional debridement is the correct answer. Next question. What is the most appropriate nursing intervention while treating a laceration? Option A, monitor blood pressure. Option B, elevate the body part. Option C, apply pressure dressing and heat. Option D, apply pressure dressing and ice pack. And the correct answer is apply pressure dressing and ice pack is the correct answer. Next question. In order to cease bleeding from an open wound, indirect pressure is applied to the affected artery, which is option A, distal to the wound. Option B, proximal to the wound. Option C, lateral to the wound. Option D, medial to the wound. And the correct answer is proximal to the wound is the correct answer. Next and last question. Characteristic of wet gangrene is option A, venous obstruction is there. Option B, it is invariably followed by bacterial infection. Option C, it is most commonly seen in the bowel. Option D, all of the above. And the correct answer is, friends, write your answer in comment box below. Thanks for watching. If you not subscribe our channel, then subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. If you like this video and press the like button and share with your friends. Thank you.